Okay, I'd like to call the Joint Special School Building Committee to order. We're at the Nashua High School North Lecture Hall. It's Thursday, October 28th, 2021. It's 7 p.m. And could the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman Dowd.
Present.
Alderwoman Wiltshire.
Here.
Alderwoman Klee. Alderwoman Liu.
Here.
Alderwoman Harriet Gathright. Miss Raymond.
Here. Wait, I'm not on the microphone, but I'm here.
Miss Johnson. Miss Bishop.
Here.
Miss Brown.
It's okay. Here.
Miss Giulio.
Here.
Okay, we have a quorum. Would the clerk please read the prayer, and the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Alderman Wiltshire.
Almighty God, we have the high honor and the serious duty to manage the educational affairs of our beloved city. Fill us, O God, with a spirit of unity and understanding, which enables us to face our multiple problems with a serene mind, with justice and charity for all, so that any and all decisions made by us will always be for the betterment and greater happiness of all our fellow citizens. So help us, God. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. So if there are no objections, we'll waive the reading of the meeting minutes of September 23rd and October 4th, approve them and place them on file. I'd say remarks by school administration, but I don't think you have anything, do you?
Mr. Smith just asked that I would note of the special meeting that's going to be held on November 4th in the North Boardroom at 7 p.m.
Okay. November 4th is at 6:30. It may say 7, but it's 6:30. Because there are other meetings that day, which we'll get into in a minute. Okay.
Is that still here?
Yes.
6:30? Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
If you haven't received it already, you'll all be getting an invitation to the rededication ceremony for Fairgrounds at 3:30 on the 4th. And then I have a meeting with DPW at 5, and then we will have this meeting at 6:30, and then at 8 o'clock, we have another meeting at City Hall. So, busy day. Okay. Items for discussion and approval of invoices. We'll begin.
Sorry.
Mrs. Raymond?
That's middle school parent-teacher conferences that day. So I have parent-teacher conferences. Ms. Brown? Miss Bishop. So it would be a challenge for a quorum.
I actually have something that night.
Oh,
So the 4th is, all right, I'll have to talk to Mr. Smith.
thank you. I knew it was ringing a bell as I'm looking at my calendar. Thank you.
All right. So we'll start with the architect's report. Jamie from Harriman?
Hi, good afternoon. It's Jamie Ouelette with HARRIMAN. Tonight, I do not have any presentation, but I do kind of have an update on a few ongoing activities that have been happening at some of the schools. Over at Fairgrounds, we were over there today. Harriman was over there doing a punch list of the furniture package that has been delivered. I would say most of the furniture has been, all of the furniture probably has been delivered to some level with a few exceptions. There were some pieces that were damaged during delivery, and those have been reordered and are on their way to the back to the school at some point here in the very near future. But we were able to get around the school, check to see that the furniture was what was intended to be there, and make sure that the pieces were there. And overall, it was a pretty successful visit. It did give me the opportunity to discuss the use of the furniture, kind of get some feedback from them to make sure that it's what they were expecting. There is some concerns on the teachers' chairs. They are smaller than they should be or are intended to be. So we're looking into that, and there's about 19 of them. So again, we're looking into that, coming up with some resolutions. It may be that there's some additional chairs needed. We're seeing if these ones can be retrofitted to be the right height. It's a height adjustable thing, as well as the seat size is a little smaller. I will say that was being reported to us, but as we were walking around, we were talking to some of the teachers about it, and some of them are using them. It seems to be some of the ones that are not quite as tall as others, and actually some of them were using them for students because they have wheels on them as opposed to a student's chair, and it was good for certain students to be able to wheel over, and so they are being used. There are some that are not. I think they can be. Maybe it's not. Maybe ultimately it's not at fairgrounds, or maybe the students, it's an adaptation of how to use those particular ones. But anyway, we're looking into it. I just wanted to report that so you're all aware in case it comes up. That was the only, the glitch in the package. And again, there was 19 of them, so we're looking into that. And then Alderman Dowd did mention the grand rededication event next week. So we're looking forward to attending that. Otherwise, things seems like they was going pretty good over there.
Any questions for the architect? All right.
That was just fairgrounds, Alderman Dowd. Let me keep going.
Oh, I thought you were leaving all the fanfare for, go ahead.
Over at Penachuk, we're continuing to monitor or oversee the construction progress with HARVEY, continuing to do construction administration tasks like submittals and RFIs that have been coming in. We did have a furniture kickoff meeting over there today. That went really, really well. So we're starting the design process for that furniture. We also had representative from the school district come to that meeting. That actually happened before the fairgrounds visit. And so we got some feedback from that on some pieces that may be different or used differently, and how we will evolve to a little bit different but similar furniture. Went really well. It was probably one of my best furniture kickoff meetings that I've attended. So it was really nice. And over at New Middle School, we are continuing to review budget items with HARVEY and assess where that's going to be. Sorry, my writing's very terrible. AOT, the alteration of terrain permit, which is would be given by the New Hampshire Department of Environmental Services. We've submitted a package to them a while back. We did receive comments from them. It's like 2 weeks ago now, I guess. We are preparing a response. It was a multi-page letter of items that they need to see some more information on. So we're working on that resubmittal back to them. We expect to have that to them in the next week or two so that they can review that follow-up response, and hopefully at that point we'll receive the permit so that work could begin over there. 55 Franklin Street. We have a site visit being planned for next week. The architects and engineers are going to go over there, do an investigation on Tuesday next week. Been coordinated with the school. That'll just allow us to keep progressing on furthering the schematic design package, which is intended to be used for budgeting purposes. And that is all I have right this moment.
Any questions now? No? All right.
Thank you.
Harvey, Ken?
Thank you, Alderman Dowd. Again, Ken Lamarier, Project Manager, HARVEY Construction. I'll just give a quick update on construction progress over at Penachuk. With fairgrounds substantially complete, we're just kind of taking care of a couple of punch list items. So we're trying to take care of those when the teachers and the students aren't in the school. So we'll take care of those, whether it's vacation day or any holiday and such. So over at Penachuk, the new bus entry off of Manchester Street, that will be paved at the probably weather pending end of next week. So the buses will be entering that way. That'll kind of alleviate all of the traffic that's at the current entrance of the school. So I think that'll I think a lot of people will be happy once that's up and running. And then that'll be eventually finished next summer with the final pavement. We're currently working in, I think, 4 areas of HARRIMAN's new design. The main, most important one is the boiler room. That is the new boiler room that's heating the building currently. 3 new boilers. We have 2 boilers that are currently up and running. The third one should be up and running in another week and a half or so. And then after that, it's just a couple of architectural items, paint and whatnot. So that'll be complete within the next 2 weeks or so. The next area that we're working in is the new chorus addition. That's tracking to be complete, on schedule to be complete mid-November. Again, we're just right now doing the exterior brick veneer, the windows installed, those are all complete. So we're working on the interior finishes, the mechanical finishes, paint, inspections, cleaning. We'll be landing the new rooftop unit in that area next Tuesday when the kids are out of school, so it won't affect any, any school day activities. And again, that'll be a mid-November turnover. Once that area is complete, the music program moves into that room, and we begin the renovation of the current music classroom. That gets split into a health classroom and a music classroom as well. So we'll be able to get in there, and that'll be complete December of 2021. In the South Addition right now, we currently on schedule to turn it over April 2022. So when the kids and students return after April vacation, they'll return to new classroom areas. All the exterior envelope and windows are in progress. Envelope is basically everything you see from the outside looking in, so kind of getting everything weather tight. So that's definitely important as the weather starts to turn here. Roofing is in progress. We had some roofing material arrive today, and that allows us to continue working inside all the finishes and mechanical, electrical, plumbing, etc. And so that's all ongoing inside, and that's tracking for, again, April 2022 completion. Moving over to the North Addition, that is going to be turned over at the end of June 2022, so that'll give plant operations enough time to move in and get everybody settled during the summer vacation. All the concrete foundations are complete, and if you drive by the site at all, you'll notice a big stack of steel that arrived today. So the erection's already begun. That'll be through the end of the month, and then we'll be placing the slab at the end of this month. So we're all tracking. Everything's looking very good over at Pennachuck, and we're going to be excited to get things moving there. So that's all that's going on at Pennachuck. Any questions?
Any questions? So I went by today, this afternoon, and there are a few pieces of steel already up in that North Addition. Also at Pennachuck, there's a great deal of work going on with the Pennachuck Waterworks solar farm. They've cleared all the area where they're putting the 8 telephone poles. Any day now they're putting the poles in to connect the wiring from the solar field to the electrical grid. They've done a lot of work down on the solar field. I don't know when they plan to put the actual solar panels in, but can't be too far away. Also, back at Fairgrounds, the basketball court is completed. We're waiting for the post to harden over the weekend. But we have a camera on to make sure nothing happens. We also have the final approval and have actually registered the deed for the Gagnon property. We now fully own all the land for the road going to the new school. Let's see. I think that's all I had. So you want to take on the Vanessa contract, number 6?
Yep. Before you use a contract amendment in the amount of $1,700. This has to do with the consultant will prepare plans per the request of New Hampshire DOT for a right-of-way encroachment permit for the proposed roadway widening on Manchester Street to the north of Route 3.
Okay, so the Vanessa is working the intersection, and they have a contract directly with the school department. It's not through HARVEY, and so we are monitoring the contract. And I would need a motion to approve the amendment number 6 to the Vanessa contract in the amount of $1,700.
So moved.
So moved by Mrs. Raymond. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, now a really good one. Eversource rebate check.
Yep, before you is a check from Eversource to the City of Nashua in the amount of $11,492.70, and this has to do with a rebate for LED lighting and energy enhancements at Fairgrounds Middle School.
So we often get, as we go through this project, we don't know till downstream what they're going to rebate us, but of course, this is the smallest part of the project is Fairgrounds, and it's a rebate of almost $11,500. So need a motion to accept the check from Eversource in the amount of $11,492.70.
So moved.
Mrs. Gilio made the motion to approve. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Invoices.
We have a total of $60,593.60 for Harriman. That involves a new middle.
60,000,
What's
not
that?
50, 60, not 50.
I'm showing $60,593.60.
I thought I heard you say 50. So, okay, $60,593.60. Okay. You can go ahead. We'll go through them all.
Okay, just read Harvey and so on.
Yep, we'll go,
Okay.
just keep reading.
Got it. Total of $1,957,000, $830.12 for Harvey. For Josh Turner Consulting, $4,350. For Page Street, $95. Pennachuck Water Service, $300. School furnishing invoices totaling $308,000. I'm sorry, $308,432.14. For Turner Group, $12,958.76. And then for Vanessa and Associates, $3,676.90.
And the other thing that wasn't listed there was when we go through and ask for the approvals, there's another $40,000, which was the purchase price for that final piece of property. So we'll approve the invoices to be paid. Harvey Construction, $1,957,830.12. Harriman A&E, $60,593.60. Vanessa and Associates, $3,676.90. Turner Building Science, $12,958.76. Page Street Rentals, $95. Pennachuck Waterworks, $300. John Turner Consulting, $4,350. School Furnishings, $308,432.14. And land purchase, $40,000, for a grand amount of $2,388,236.52. Are there any questions? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
I'm sorry, I don't think we have who made the motion. Was it you?
Oh, no, we didn't.
No.
We didn't make a motion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We
Do I have
are-
a motion to approve the invoices?
Yes, I move it.
Mrs. Raymond. So there's once again, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Sorry, we'll catch that on the minutes and someone will say something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comments by committee members? Okay, I'm glad everybody was here. Alderman Clee and Alderman Gottfried had state business today in Manchester, so they weren't able to be here. We don't need a non-public. Do I hear a motion?
Move to adjourn.
Motion is to adjourn. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We're adjourned at 7:20 PM, and we'll let you know about the next meeting.
Okay.